Hi guys, I'm back. Today I'm going to read Ezekiel 43 to 48, Proverbs 18, and Psalm 53. Let's get started. And he led me to the gate, and the gate facing east. And behold, the glory of the God of Israel was coming from the east. And the sound of his coming was like the sound of many waters, and the earth shone with his glory. And the vision I saw was just like the vision that I had seen when he came to destroy the sea, and just like the wisdom that I had seen by the Chebal Kingdom. And I fell on my face, and as the glory of the Lord entered the temple by the gate facing east. The Spirit lifted me up and brought me into the inner court. And behold, the glory of the Lord filled the temple, while the man was standing beside. I heard one speaking to me out of the temple, and he said to me, Son of man, this is the place the place of my throat, and the place of the soles of my feet. And I will dwell in the midst of the people of Israel. And the house of Israel shall no more to fill my holy name. Neither they nor the king find a whoring and by the dead bodies, nor the kings at their high places. My setting their threshold by my threshold, and their doorposts beside my doorposts. But then there will war between me and to fill my holy name. My day abominations that they have committed. So I consume them in my anger, and I will dwell in their midst forever. As for you, son of man, ascribe to the house of the temple, that they may be ashamed of all their iniquity. And you shall measure the plan, and if they are ashamed of all that they have done, they can run to them the side of the temple is the arrangement. Its exits and its entrance is that is its whole design, and make known to them as well all its statutes and its whole design and all its laws, and write it down on their side, so that they may observe all its laws and all its statutes and carry them out. And it is the law of the temple, the whole territory on the top of the mountain all around shall be most holy. Behold, this is the law of the temple. These are the measurements on the outer by cubits. Its breadth shall be 1 cubit high and 1 cubit broad, and the rim of one span around its head, and this shall be the height of the altar, from the base of the ground to the lower ledge. 2 cubits with the breadth of 1 cubit, and from the smaller ledge to the larger ledge 4 cubits, with the breadth of 1 cubit. And the outer half 4 cubits, and from the outer half projecting upward 4 horns. The outer half shall be square, 12 cubits long by 12 broad. The ledge also shall be square, 14 cubits long by 14 broad, with the rim around it 1/2 cubit broad, and its base 1 cubit over. And the steps of the altar shall face east. And he said to me, Son of man, thus says the Lord God, these are the ordinances for the altar. And the day when it was erected for offering burnt offerings upon it, for throwing blood against it, and it shall give to the Levitical priest for the family of Zara, who draw near to me to minister to me, and declares the Lord God, a bull from the herd for a sin offering. And he shall take some of its blood and put it on the 4 horns of the altar, and on the 4 corners of the ledge, and upon the rim all around. Thus he shall purify the altar and make atonement for it. He shall also take the bull of the sin offering, and it shall be burned in the appointed place that is belonging to the temple, outside the sacred area. And on the second day he shall offer a male goat without blemish for a sin offering, and the altar shall be purified, as it was purified with the bull. And when you have finished purifying it, you shall offer a bull from the herd without blemish, and a ram from the flock without blemish. And you shall present them before the Lord, and the priest shall sprinkle salt on them and offer them up as a burnt offering to the Lord. In 7 days you shall provide daily a male goat for a sin offering, also a bull from the herd, and a ram from the flock without blemish. So shall be provided. 7 days shall they make atonement for the altar, and cleanse it, and so consecrate it. And when they have completed these days, then from the 8th day onward, and he shall offer on the altar your burnt offerings, and his offerings, and all accepted. And declares the Lord God, and he brought me back to them out to get the sanctuary, which faces east, and it was shut. And the Lord said to me, the gate shall remain shut, and shall not be opened, and no one shall enter by it, for the Lord, the God of Israel, has entered by it. And therefore it shall remain shut, only the prince may sit and eat bread before the Lord. He shall enter by way of the vestibule of the gate, and he shall go out by the same way. And he brought me by the way of the north gate to the front of the temple, and I looked, and behold, the glory of the Lord in the temple of the Lord. And I fell on my face, and the Lord said to me, Son of man, mark well, see with your eyes, and hear with your ears all that I tell you concerning all the statutes of the temple of the Lord, and all its laws. And mark well the entrance to the temple, and all the exits of the sanctuary, and say to the rebellious house, to the house of Israel, thus says the Lord God, the house of Israel, enough of all your abominations, and admitting foreigners, uncircumcised and heart of flesh, shall be in my sanctuary. And you have profaned my temple, which when you offer to me your eyes my food, the fat and the blood. You have broken my covenant, in addition to all your abominations, and you have not kept charge of my holy things, for you have set others to keep my charge for you, my sanctuary. Thus says the Lord God, no foreigner, uncircumcised in heart and flesh, and all the foreigners who are among the people shall enter my sanctuary, and the Levites who went far from me, going astray from me after their idols when Israel went astray, shall bear their punishment. They shall be ministers in my sanctuary, having oversight the gates of the temple and ministering in the temple. They shall slaughter the burnt offering and the sacrifice for the people, and they shall stand before the heathen to minister to them. These they ministered to them before their idols and became a stumbling block of iniquity to the house of Israel. Therefore I have sworn concerning them, declares the Lord God. They shall bear their punishment. They shall not come near to me, but to serve me as priests, nor come near any of my holy things, and the things that are mostly holy. And they shall bear their shame in the abominations that they have committed. Yet I will appoint to them to keep charge of the temple, to do all its services and all that is to be done with it. And the Levitical priest, the sons of Zion, who kept the charge of my sanctuary, and the people of Israel which strayed from me, shall come near to me to minister to me, and shall stand before me to offer me the fat and the blood, declares the Lord. And they shall enter my sanctuary, and they shall approach my table to minister to me, and they shall keep my charge. When they enter the gates of the inner court, they shall wear linen garments. They shall have nothing of wool on them, while they minister at the gates of the inner court, and within. And they shall have linen turbans on their heads, and linen undergarments around their waists. They shall not bind themselves with anything that causes sweat, and when they go into the outer court to the people, they shall put off the garments in which they have made ministry, and lay them in the holy chambers. They shall put on other garments, as they transfer holiness to the people with their garments, and they shall not shave their heads, or let their locks grow long. They shall surely trim the hair of their heads. And the priest shall drink wine when he enters the inner court. He shall not marry a widow or a divorced woman. The only virgins are the offspring of the house of Israel, where a widow who is the widow of a priest. They shall teach my people the difference between the holy and the common, and show them how to distinguish between the unclean and the clean. In a dispute they shall act as judges, and they shall judge according to my judgments. They shall keep my laws and my statutes and all my appointed feasts, and they shall keep my Sabbaths holy. They shall not defile themselves by inclining near to their person. However, for father or mother, or for son or daughter, or a brother or unmarried sister, they may defile themselves. After he has become clean, they shall cause his count 7 days from him. And on the day that he goes into the holy place, into the inner court to minister in the holy place, he shall offer his sin offering to cleanse the Lord. This shall be their inheritance. I am their inheritance, and he shall give them their possession in Israel. I am their possession, and they shall eat the grain offering, the sin offering, and the guilt offering. Every devoted thing in Israel shall be theirs. And first of all, the first fruits of all kinds, and every offering of all kinds from all your offerings shall belong to the priest. You shall also give to the priest the first of your dough, and a blessing may rest on your house. And the priest shall not eat of anything, whether bird or beast, that has died of itself or is torn by wild animals. When you allot the land as an inheritance, you shall set apart for the Lord a portion of the land as a holy district, 25,000 cubits long and 20,000 cubits broad, and it shall be holy throughout its whole extent. And of this is a square plot of 500 by 500 cubits shall be for the sanctuary, and 50 cubits for an open square is around. And from this measured district you shall measure off a section 25,000 cubits long and 10,000 broad, which shall be the sanctuary, the most holy place. It shall be the holy portion of the land. It shall be for the priests who minister in the sanctuary and approach the Lord to minister to it. And it shall be a place for their houses, and a holy place for the sanctuary. Another section, 25,000 cubits long and 10,000 cubits broad, shall be for the Levites to minister at the temple, as their possession for cities to live in. Alongside the portion set apart as the holy district, it shall stand for the property of the sea, an area of 5,000 cubits broad and 25,000 cubits long. And it shall belong to the whole house of Israel, and to the prince shall belong the land on both sides of the holy district, and the property of the sea, alongside the holy district, and the property of the sea, on the west and on the east, corresponding in length to one of the tribal portions, and extending from the western to the eastern boundary of the land. And it is to be his property in Israel, and my princes shall no more oppress my people. But they shall let the house of Israel have the land according to their tribe. Thus says the Lord God, enough, O princes of Israel, who raise violence and oppression, and execute justice and righteousness. Seize your evictions of my people, declares the Lord God. You shall have just balances, and the just ephah and the just bath. The ephah and the bath shall be of the same measure, and the bath containing 1/10 of a homer, and the ephah 1/10 of a homer, and the homer shall be the standard measure. The shekel shall be 20 gerahs, 20 shekels plus 25 shekels, plus 15 shekels shall be your mean. This is the offering that you shall make: 1/6 of an ephah from each homer of wheat, and 1/6 of an ephah from each homer of barley. And as the fixed portion of oil measured in baths, 1/10 of a bath from each coal, and 1 sheaf from every flock of 200. And the water pieces of Israel for grain offerings, burnt offering, and peace offering, to make atonement for them, declares the Lord God. And all the people of the land shall be pleased to give this offering to the prince in Israel. It shall be the prince's due to furnish the burnt offerings, and drink offerings, the feast, the new moons, and the Sabbaths, all the appointed feasts of the house of Israel. He shall provide the sin offerings, grain offerings, burnt offerings, and peace offerings, to make atonement on behalf of the house of Israel. Thus says the Lord God: in the first month, on the first day of the month, you shall take a bull from the herd without blemish, and purify the sanctuary. And the priest shall take some of the blood of the sin offering, and put it on the doorpost of the temple, 4 corners of the ledge of on the altar, and the post of the gate, and you have the inner court. And you shall do the same on the seventh day of the month, for anyone who has sinned through error or ignorance. So you shall make atonement for the people of the temple. In the first month, on the 14th day of the month, you shall celebrate the feast of the Passover, and for 7 days unleavened bread shall be eaten. On that day the prince shall provide for himself and all the people of the young bull for a sin offering. And on the 7 days of the festival he shall provide as a burnt offering to 7 young bulls, and the 7 rams without blemish. And on each of the 7 days, and a male goat daily for a sin offering. And he shall provide as a grain offering an ephah for each bull, and an ephah for each ram, and a hin of oil to each ephah. In the 7th month, on the 15th day of the month, and for the 7 days of the feast, he shall make the same provision for the sin offerings, and offerings and grain offerings, and for the oil. Thus says the Lord God: the gate of the inner court that faces east shall be shut on the 6th working day. But on the Sabbath day it shall be open, and on the day of the new moon it shall be open. And it shall enter by the vestibule of the gate on Asa, and it shall take a stand by the post of the gate. A priest shall offer his burnt offering and his peace offering, and he shall worship at the threshold of the gate. And he shall go out, but the gate shall not be shut until evening. And the people of the land shall bow down at the entrance of the gate, before the Lord on the Sabbath and on the new moons. And the burnt offering that the prince offers to the Lord on the Sabbath day shall be 6 lambs without blemish, and a ram without blemish. And the grain offering with the lamb shall be an ephah, and the grain offering of the lamb shall be as much as he is able, together with a hin of oil to each ephah. On the day of the new moon he shall offer a bull from the herd without blemish, and 6 lambs and a ram, which shall be without blemish. And as the grain offering he shall provide an ephah with the bull, and an ephah with the ram, and with the lambs as much as he is able, together with a hin of oil to each ephah. And the prince enters, he shall enter by the vestibule of the gate, and he shall go out by the same way. Then the people of the land come before the Lord at the appointed feast. He who enters by the north gate to worship shall go out by the south gate, and he who enters by the south gate shall go out by the north gate. And you shall return by the way of the gate by which he entered, and he shall go straight ahead. When they enter, the prince shall enter with them, and when they go out, he shall go out. The feast and the appointed festivals, and the grain offering with the young bull shall be an ephah, and with the ram an ephah, with the lambs as much as one is able to give, together with the hin of oil to an ephah. And the prince provides a freewill offering, and either a burnt offering or peace offerings as a freewill offering to the Lord. The gate facing the east shall be open for him, and he shall offer his burnt offering or his peace offerings as he does on the Sabbath day. And he shall go out, and after he is gone out, the gate shall be shut. He shall provide a lamb a year old without blemish for a burnt offering to the Lord daily, morning by morning, 1/6 of an ephah, and 1/3 of a hin of oil to moisten the fire. And it's a grain offering to the Lord. This is a perpetual statute. And thus the lamb and the meal offering, and the oil shall be provided morning by morning, a regular burnt offering. Thus is the Lord God. If the prince makes a gift to any of his sons as an inheritance, it shall belong to his sons. It is their property by inheritance. If he makes a gift out of his inheritance to one of his sons, it shall be his to the year of liberty, and it shall revert to the prince. Surely it is his inheritance. It shall belong to his sons. The prince shall not take any of the inheritance of the people, but single man of their property. And he shall give his sons their inheritance out of his own property, so that none of my people shall be scattered from his property. And he brought me through the entrance, which was at the side of the gate, to the northward of the high chamber for the priest. And behold, a place was there at the extreme and western end of it. And he said, this is the place where the priest shall boil the guilt offering and the sin offering, and where they shall break the grain offering, in order not to bring them out into the court, and so transmit holiness to the people. And he brought me out to the outer court, and led me around to the four corners of the court. And behold, in each corner of the court there was another court. In the four corners of the court there were small courts, 40 cubits long, and 30 broad, and the four were of the same size. And inside around each of the four courts was a row of masonry, and hearths made at the bottom of the rows all around. And he said to me, These are the kitchens, where those who minister at the temple shall boil the sacrifices of the people. And he brought me back to the door of the temple, and behold, water was issuing from below the threshold of the temple toward the east. And water was flowing down from below the sun and the threshold of the temple south of the altar. And he brought me out by way of the north gate, and led me around on the outside to the outer gate, and faces toward the east. And behold, the water was trickling out on the south side, going on east of the measuring line in his hand. The man measured 1,000 cubits, and he led me through the water, and it was ankle deep. Again he measured 1,000, and led me through the water, and it was knee deep. Again he measured 1,000, and led me through the water, and it was waist deep. Again he measured 1,000, and it was a river that I could not pass through. Now the water had risen, it was deep enough to swim in, a river that could not be passed through. And he said to me, Son of man, have you seen this? And he led me back toward the bank, to the bank of the river. And as I went back, I saw on the bank of the river very many trees, on the one side and on the other. And I said to him, This water flows toward the eastern region, and goes down into the river, and enters the sea. And the water flows into the sea, the water will become fresh. And wherever the river goes, every living creature that swims will live, and there will be many fish. Well, this water goes there, and the water of the sea may become fresh. So everything will live where the river goes. Fishermen will stand beside the sea. From Engage to England, it will be a place for the spreading of seas, spreading of nets. Its fish will be of very many kinds, like the fish of the great sea. When it swims in marshes, it will not become fresh, and they are to be left with salt. And on the banks, on both sides of the river, it will grow all kinds of trees for food. Their leaves will not wither, nor their fruit fail, and they will bear fresh fruit for every month. Because the water for them flows from the sanctuary, their fruit will be from the fruit, and their leaves for healing. Thus says the Lord God, this is the boundary by which you shall divide the land for inheritance among the 12 tribes of Israel. And Joseph shall have 2 portions, and you shall divide equally what I swore to give to your father. This land shall fall to you as your inheritance. It shall be the boundary of the land, on the north side from the great sea, by way of Hethlon to Lebahameth, and on to Zallah, Beretha, Sibray, which as far as Hazar Hatticon, which is on the border of Holland. So the boundary shall run from the sea to Hazar Ena, which is on the northern border of Damascus, with the border of Hamath to the north. It shall be the north side. And the east side, the boundary shall run between Horan and Damascus, along the Jordan between Gilead and the land of Israel to the eastern sea, and as far as Tamar. It shall be the east side. On the south side, it shall run from Tamar as far to the waters of Meribah Kadesh, and there along the brook of Egypt to the great sea. It shall be the south side. On the west side, the great sea shall be the boundary to a point opposite Lebahameth, and it shall be the west side. So you shall divide this land among you according to the tribes of Israel. You shall have a lot as an inheritance for yourself, and for the sojourners who reside among you, and have had children among you. And you shall be to you as native-born children of Israel. For you he shall be allotted an inheritance among the tribes of Israel. And whatever tribe the sojourner resides, there you shall assign him his inheritance, declares the Lord God. These are the names of the tribes, who beginning as the northern extreme, besides the way of Hethlon to Lebahameth, as far as Hazar Ena, and extending from the east side to the west, Dan 1 portion, adjoining the territory of Dan from the east side to the west, Asher 1 portion, adjoining the territory of Asher from the east side to the west, Dan Naphtali 1 portion, adjoining the territory of Naphtali from the east side to the west, Manasseh 1 portion, adjoining the territory of Manasseh from the east side to the west, Ephraim 1 portion, adjoining the territory of Ephraim from the east side to the west, Reuben 1 portion, adjoining the territory of Reuben from the east side to the west, Judah 1 portion, adjoining the territory of Judah from the east side to the west shall be the portion which you shall set upon, 25,000 cubits in breadth, and in length equal to one of the tribal portions, on the east side to the west, with the sanctuary in the midst of it. The portion that you shall set upon the Lord shall be 25,000 cubits in length, and 20,000 in breadth. These shall be the allotments for the holy portion. And the priest shall have an allotment measuring 25,000 cubits on the northern side, 20,000 cubits in breadth on the western side, 10,000 in breadth on the eastern side, and 25,000 in length on the southern side. And there was sanctuary of the Lord in the midst of it. And this shall be for the consecrated priests, the sons of Zadok, who kept my charge, who did not go astray when the people of Israel went astray, as the Levites did, and it shall belong to them as a special portion, and from the holy portion of the land. and most holy place, adjoining the territory of the Levites. And alongside the territory of the priests, the Levites shall have an allotment, 25,000 cubits in length, and 10,000 in breadth. The whole length shall be 25,000 cubits, and the breadth 20,000. And he shall not sell or exchange any of it. He shall not alienate this whole choice portion of the land. It is holy to the Lord. The remainder 5,000 cubits in breadth, and 25,000 in length shall be for common use for the sea, the dwellings, and for the open country. In the midst of it shall be the sea, and these shall be its measurements. The north side 4,500 cubits, and the south side 4,500, the east side 4,500, and the west side 4,500. The sea shall have an open line. On the north 250 cubits, on the south 250, on the east 250, and on the west 250. The remainder of the length opposite alongside the holy portion shall be 10,000 cubits to the east and 10,000 to the west, and shall be up alongside the holy portion. Its produce shall be food for the workers of the sea, and the workers of the sea from all the tribes of Israel shall till it. And the holy portion that you shall set upon shall be 25,000 cubits square, and it is the holy portion together with the property of the sea. The whole remains on both sides of the holy portion, and of the property of the sea shall belong to the prince, extending from the 25,000 cubits of the holy portion to the east border, and westward from the 25,000 cubits to the west border, parallel to the tribal portion. It shall belong to the prince. The holy portion with the sanctuary of the temple shall be in its midst. It shall be separate from the property of the Levites and the property of the sea, which are in the midst of one of that which belongs to the prince. And a portion of the prince shall lie between the territory of Judah and the territory of Benjamin. And as for the rest of the tribes, from the east side to the west, Benjamin one portion, adjoining the territory of Benjamin, and the east side to the west, Simeon one portion, adjoining the territory of Simeon from the east side to the west, Isaac one portion, adjoining the territory of Isaac from the east side to the west, Zebulun one portion, adjoining the territory of Zebulun from the east side to the west, Gad one portion, and adjoining the territory of Judah to the south. The boundary shall run from Tamar to the waters of Meribah Kadesh, from there along the border of Egypt to the Great Sea. This is the land that you shall allot as an inheritance among the tribes of Israel, and these are their portions, declares the Lord God. These shall be the exits of the sea, on the north side, which is to be 4,500 cubits by measure, 3 gates: the gate of Reuben, the gate of Judah, and the gate of Levi. The gates of the sea being named after the tribes of Israel. On the east side, which is to be 4,500 cubits, 3 gates: the gate of Joseph, the gate of Benjamin, and the gate of Dan. On the south side, which is to be 4,500 cubits by measure, 3 gates: the gate of Simeon, the gate of Isaac, and the gate of Zebulun. Zebulun. On the west side, which is to be 4,500 cubits, 3 gates: the gate of Gad, the gate of Asher, and the gate of Naphtali. The circumference of the sea shall be 18,000 cubits, and the name of the sea from that time shall be, the Lord is there. Proverbs 53. Proverbs 18. Whoever isolates himself seeks his own disciple, and he breaks out against all sound judgment. A fool takes no pleasure in understanding, but only in expressing his opinion. When wickedness contempt comes haste, and with dishonor comes disgrace. The words of a man's mouth are like deep waters, the fountain of wisdom is a bubbling brook. It is not good to be partial to the wicked, or to deprive the righteous of justice. A fool's lips walk into his mouth invites a beating, and a fool's mouth is right, and his lips are near to his soul. Words of a whisper are like delicious morsels, they go down into the inner parts of the body. Whoever slackens his work is a brother to him who destroys. The hand of the Lord is a strong tower, the righteous man runs into it and is safe. The rich man's wealth is a strong city, and like a high wall it is imagination. The whole destruction of man's heart is holy, and a humility comes before honor. If one gives an answer before he hears, it is his folly and shame. And that spirit will endure sickness, with a crushed spirit who can bear. An intelligent heart acquires knowledge, and the ear of the wise seeks knowledge. A man's gift makes room for him, and brings him before the great. One who states its case best seems right, until the other comes and examines him. The law puts an end to quarrels, and decides to change without contenders. A brother of friend is more unyielding than a strong city, and quarreling like the bars of the castle. When it fears from a man's mouth, his stomach is satisfied. He is satisfied by the yield of his lips. And death and life are in the power of the tongue. The youth finds a wife, finds a good thing, and obtains favor from the Lord. The courtiers entreat, with the rich answer roughly. A man of many companions may come to him, but there's a friend who sticks closer than a brother. Psalm 53. fool says in his heart, there is no God, they are corrupt, doing abominable iniquity. There is none who does good. God looks down from heaven on the children of men to see if there are any who understand. They seek after God, therefore fall in the way. Together they have become corrupt. There is none who does good, not even one. And those who work evil have no knowledge, who eat on my evil as they eat bread, and do not call upon God. There they are in great terror, for there is no terror. The God scatters the bands of him who encamps against you. You put them to shame, for God has rejected them. And that salvation put Israel would come out of them. And God restores the fortunes of his people. Let Jacob rejoice, let Israel be glad. Now the start, I shall now do the Lord's Prayer. We say, as the Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us today our daily bread. And go to the depths of the earth beyond our debtors. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from the evil one. For yours is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. Amen. See you tomorrow. Bye.